Welcome back, everyone. Derch here, and today I want to talk to you about how OP this build is coming out to be. I had no idea this was going to come together this damn powerful this fast, so I will go back to that mayhem mode there. But here's a quick build. The idea is the skill Remnant in the blue tree that I just went by. That gives you overkill damage that seeks out and hits the next enemy. Now, some people told me to change it to Ties That Bind and Stillness of Mind. So basically that overkill damage also transfers to other enemies and then shoots off and hits other enemies. And then Ties That Bind, all the enemies get touched by it, also make everybody affected by Stillness of Mind. So they get picked up, so nobody's shooting at me. And they just all kind of die. So here was the modifiers, which were pretty good ones. I didn't have to reset for this. I just got it. So plus 25% gun damage. Pretty new to this build. So I'm just kind of skipping through to the combat here. And that died. And one shot and overkill damage kills them. So this thing is doing some pretty crazy damage already. Just kind of starting to play with this. I'm set it on fire so it doesn't always go through the shields instantly. But it usually does better on the second shot past that and the overkill. But there you see quite a bit of damage. So far it's feeling good. Nothing crazy. It just sat down so it's a little bit off here. And I'm starting to feel it. I'm seeing some big numbers pop up. And when we get to the next maps, this is when it starts to get crazy. So I phase lock a guy, boom, multiple dudes dead. One body shot that guy. Phase lock this guy, dead. Those guys somehow lived, but body shot and they're both dead. I started realizing at this point this thing is doing stupid damage, but here it is. I picked these guys up, all of them dead in one shot. That was just dumb. It was like 4 or 5 guys in one bullet. So he took 2, but it killed. It looked like multiple people there. So again, I got a few people connected here, and they all died. It was hard to tell how many. This thing is just wrecking the hell out of people. And again, you can see multiple people connected and just explosions everywhere. They all die. Everyone who's connected pretty much dies almost every time. There's a bunch of guys to the right here. I just want to kill this guy to the left before I engage them. But you can see right there, 4 guys on the map, dead. Now there's 5 guys on the map there. Check this out. I pick him up. 1 shot, 2 shot. 5 dudes dead in 2 shots. That's just dumb. Now here those 2 badasses pop down. These guys have decent health bars. Kind of look at him, look at him. 1 shot. Both of them dead. 1 bullet. 2 badasses dead. Same thing here. You can see a few guys connected there. All dead. Now the ball is derping there, but it's just ridiculous how powerful this build is. I mean, I remember some of these fights being a decent challenge, not like terrible, but this is mayhem here. And guys are just falling over. Now I do have it set to fire here, so the flame guys don't die as fast because they resist the extra fire on the bullet. But still, like, it's not even a concern. You know, him resisting fire and his shield took a few shots. Thought that other one was a good crit though. He shouldn't have died, but there he goes. And I got a legendary. Then that one guy almost died from everything, but he's dead now. So yeah, and I got an ogre, so that was cool. So here's the modifiers for this next map, and this is Athena, so this is probably familiar for you guys. And at this point, everything was just clicking. And the crazy thing is, modifiers were pretty much neutral for some of my guns. But here, dead. And that goes and kills them. Then it puts off another orb. And then those put off orbs. And everybody's just falling over dead here. It's stupid. He's dead. His buddy's dead. I hate how that's not as accurate as Maya's. I mean, these guys are, they're not only dying, they're just blowing up into bits of meat. But there again, a multiple death. This guy I've got it set on fire with a shield, so I thought it was going to take some, but looks like I got a double ricochet back to him there. I'm not sure off what. Maybe off that guy. He had a shield missing, but he blew up into chunks of meat. Those guys blew up into chunks of meat. He blew up into a chunk of meat. Look at this. What the fuck? That was a badass. Same thing with that guy. It's just dumb. That was bad shooting, but boom, gone. This thing is so hilarious. So that one I didn't see. I wonder if like Maya sniped that kill for me. I didn't see the orb go. But here's another one. I can't really get to his backpack too well. But the orb went off and a bunch of things are dead there. So here I'm just like calmly walking through a crowd of enemies. You can see I have them in like all sides of me. And I'm like the Terminator here. I give two shits. Look at this. Just dead, dead, dead. Everything I shoot is practically a one-shot. These guys gave a little trouble because he kept regenerating that shield. I set on extra fire damage, but then I just phase locked him and boom, gone. Or phase grasp. Maya helps me out with a phase lock there. And that goes off and kills someone. You'll probably see a dot disappear on the map if you're paying attention. Then again, dead. A bunch of other dudes are dead. Just people disappearing. He comes out, he's dead. And watch this. That dot just disappeared as the orb. But here I was trying to like... Oh no, there did go down there. There's one coming up where I just couldn't like get to the crisp spot. But look at these guys. Just everybody's just getting one shot. It is hilarious. Yeah, here's where I kind of mess up. I pull them up and I don't have a good angle at either one of their crits. So I try to shoot that guy, I miss, and then he falls down. It's kind of a waste of time, but it doesn't even matter because I just shoot them when they're down and they're dead. And yeah, that's a perfect word, Amara. This is goddamn sublime. Yeah, it's just a joke. Watch, this one's perfect. So I think I have like everybody, and they just kind of all pop. So I didn't get all the connections there, but the orb just kind of like took care of them all one by one as they were held in air by stillness of the mind. There, they just all kind of blew up. And this whole thing, I'm just casually walking through, shooting guys in the head. That's cool that I went through the wall. There, I was hoping I would have it back. Like, it's such a joke. Here's another beautiful one. A bunch of guys, a bunch of death. I mean, I get a bunch of like 4-in-1, 5-in-1 kills. This is like the most ammo efficient I've ever played Borderlands. Other than these fire guys, when I have my thing set to fire, they would take a few shots. Well, watch this. I just grab that guy. They all just blow up into chunks. And then these guys. I mean, what the hell? So this is a nice view where took off 2 of them. The other guy was just out of range, but it held them up, so they just weren't even shooting at me. So it's like I don't even take damage. So here my goal was to take him out without really shooting him much. I was kind of taking pot shots at him until his ads come, but I wanted to see what I could do with Remnant. So I did change my element to shock here because he's got a big shield. And I'm just kind of hanging out down here. Keep in mind, this is Mayhem 3, and I'm just casually messing with the boss, like zero fear. And just kind of, again, waiting for his ads. They're just coming out now. So his shield's decently full. So I pick him up there. That kind of pissed me off because that guy ate my overkill. I took a big chunk out of his shield there. So here, pick him up. Look at that. What the hell?
I am unstoppable.
That was crazy. So yeah, this build super OP. I'm thinking something's wrong with ties that bind, and we're gonna get a nerf on it because I do not think it's working as intended. But this build is crazy, and I don't know if it's fun or boring yet. I was a little bored running through this because nothing was a challenge. I was like walking around, everything just died, and at least I got to see these guys dance at the end. But you guys should try this out because it's kind of ridiculous, and it might not be working for that long because I got a feeling Ties That Bind is broken, but it's still going to work awesome without it. I'm not too worried. It's just not going to be this broken. But there's one part of the video where I didn't kill everyone with Ties That Bind, and the orb kind of took care of them, so it still is going to work well. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Kind of cut this down from the Let's Play. I'm not going to do it every video, but I just wanted to show you guys how stupidly OP this is working right now. Talk to y'all later. Bye.